Good morning, children. In this video, we are going to learn lesson 2 in science, force and pressure. What is the name of the lesson? Force and pressure. First, we will study about force. Okay. We see many objects in our daily life. Some of them are moving and some of them are at rest. For example, consider a ball which is lying on the ground. It is in the rest position now. Okay. In order to make the ball to move, what we will do? We will kick it. Otherwise, we will simply push the ball. Now, the ball will start to move. Similarly, when we push or pull objects which are at rest, they begin to move. This push or pull is called force. Okay. So what is the definition for force? Push or pull is called as force. Okay. Now we will see the proper definition of force in physics. Okay. For that, I am going to tell some examples. Let us imagine that we are playing carom now. While playing carom, can the coin move by itself? No. We have to strike it. Then only it will move. Same way, can a balloon blown up by itself? No. We have to blow it. Then it will blown up. Like that, can a car moving in uniform motion change its speed by itself? No. We have to push the accelerator to increase the speed. Similarly, can a moving car can change its direction by itself? No. We have to turn the steering. So, children, from these activities, what we are inferring? We are inferring that one external agency is needed to move an object, to change the shape of an object, and to change the uniform motion of an object, and also to change the direction of motion of an object. This external agency is called force. Okay. So, force is an external agency. Then now we can tell the definition for force. Okay. By using these activities, we are defining the force. So what is the definition of force? Force is defined as an external agency which changes or tends to change the state of rest or the uniform motion of a body or the direction of a moving body or the shape of a body. Okay. So what is the definition for force? Force is an external agency which changes or tends to change the state of rest or the state of uniform motion of a body or the direction of a moving body or the shape of a body. Okay. Then force is a vector quantity. Why force is a vector quantity? Because it has both magnitude and direction. When we measure the force, we have to tell what is the amount of force and we have to tell the direction also. So force is a vector quantity. Okay. Then the unit of force is Newton. What's the SI unit of force? That is Newton. What's the symbol for Newton? That is capital N. Okay. So now we have studied about the definition of force. Okay. Then we will move to the next topic, that is effects of force. What are the effects of force? Okay. For that, if we apply a small amount of force, what will happen to the object? The effect will be less. If we apply a large amount of force, what will happen? The effect on the force will be more. Okay. For example, in the cricket game, if a batsman wants to hit the cricket ball to the boundary, the striking force on the ball must be greater. So, the greater the force you apply on a body, greater will be the effect on it. Here, the effects of force depends on the magnitude of the force. So, first we know that the effect of force depend on the magnitude of the force. Okay. Second one, now take a blown up balloon and prick the balloon using a pin, using a sharp pin. Will the balloon burst? Yes, the balloon will burst. Okay. Again, now you keep the same balloon on a matrix shaped arrangement of many pins on a wooden board and keep a book also on the top of the balloon. Now the balloon will burst? No, now the balloon will not burst. Why? Here the area of contact of the balloon with the surface is more. In the previous case, when we prick it with a sharp pin, area of contact is less, so the effect is more. In the second case, the area of contact is more, so the effect is less. So here the effect of force on the object is depend on the area of the object. If the area is more, effect of force will be less. If the area is less, the effect of force will be more. Okay. From these two activities, we are inferring that the effect of force depend upon the magnitude of the force and the area of the contact of the object. Okay. So these are the effects of force. Okay. Then we will study about one more definition, that is thrust. What is thrust? What is the definition for thrust? The force acting perpendicularly on any given surface area of a body is known as thrust. So what is thrust? It is a force acting perpendicularly on any given surface area of a body. That is called as thrust. Force on a particular area. Then unit of thrust is Newton. Okay, define thrust means it is the force acting perpendicularly on any given surface area of the body. What is the total force acting on a given area? That is called as thrust. The unit of thrust also Newton. Okay. Then we will study about pressure. What is pressure? The effect of force can be measured using a physical quantity called pressure. So what is pressure? Pressure is the amount of force acting perpendicularly on a surface of area 1 square meter. For total area, the force acting is thrust. For a square meter area, the force acting is called as pressure. The unit of pressure is Pascal. What is the SI unit of pressure? That is Pascal. What is the other unit for pressure? That is Newton meter power minus 2. So pressure has two units. One is Pascal and the another one is Newton meter power minus 2. Then what's the formula for pressure? Pressure is equal to thrust or force divided by area. What's the formula for pressure? Pressure is equal to thrust or force divided by area. In symbol, P is equal to F divided by A. What is P? Pressure. What is F? Force. What is A? Area. Okay. So, what is the unit of pressure? That is Newton meter power minus 2 or 1 Pascal. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton meter power minus 2. Okay. Then, pressure exerted by a force depends on the magnitude of the force and the area of contact. So, pressure is directly proportional to the force. If the force is more, pressure will be more. Okay. If the area is more, pressure will be less. So, pressure is directly proportional to the magnitude of the force and inversely proportional to the area of contact. Okay. Now, we will see one problem. Here, the average weight of an elephant is 4000 Newton. Here, weight of an elephant is given. Then, we have to calculate the pressure exerted by the foot of an elephant. You have to calculate the pressure exerted by 1 foot of an elephant. Here weight is given, then surface area also given, that is 0.1 meter square. How will you calculate the pressure? So what is the given data? Average weight of the elephant, that is 4000 Newton. Weight of one leg, that is equal to the force exerted by the one leg. That is equal to total weight 4000. The elephant has 4 legs, so you have to divide it by 4. So that is equal to 1000 Newton. So weight of one leg is equal to 1000 Newton. Then what is the area given? That is 0.1 meter square. What is the formula for pressure? Pressure is equal to force divided by area. What is the value of force? 1000 divided by what is the value of area? 0.1. So 1000 divided by 0.1, that is equal to 10,000. What is the unit of pressure? That is Newton per meter square. Then 10,000 can be written as 10 power 4. Then n by meter square can be written as n meter power minus 2. This is the pressure exerted by one leg of the elephant. Okay. Then the effect of pressure can be increased by increasing the thrust or decreasing by the surface area. For that we have to tell two examples how the pressure will be increased when we decrease the area. How the pressure will increase when we increase the force. For that, here two examples are given. One is more number of wheels are provided for a heavy goods carrier for decreasing the pressure. If the vehicle has more number of wheels, then it has more, it will decrease the pressure because it has more area. If the area is more, it will decrease the pressure. That's why the goods carrier are having more number of wheels. Okay, thereby increasing the area of contact on the road, the pressure is reduced. What's the second example? Broader straps. In our school bags, the straps are broader. Why? These straps are provided on a backpack for giving a lower pressure on the shoulder. In order to give lower pressure on our shoulders, the area of the strap becomes more. Okay, so by providing a larger area of contact with the shoulder, the pressure will be reduced. Okay, so it is difficult to drive an automobile which has flattened tires. So in order to decrease the pressure, the tires are having flattened tires. Okay, so why we use broader straps on our school bag? In order to reduce the pressure by increasing the area. Okay, these are the examples for effect of pressure. Okay, so now in this class we have studied about the definition for force and the effects of force, definition for thrust and definition for pressure and examples for pressure. Okay, I have given some definitions. You have to write it in your classwork notebook. Okay, thank you.